Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Illusion of Nephaltia on Nintendo Switch. Which direction was I going in? Maybe the other one? Keep the bear monster at the dead end. Aha, that's right, yes. Ah, that's right, there's a subquest. It's a problem playing so many games at the same time. Sometimes I just forget where I am. Thankfully, in a modern RPG, it has some sort of facility to let you know what you were doing last. Bear monster. Must be that one, that transporter in Phil's village was talking about. Let's approach it. Rawr, rawr. A bar. That's that. We should let the transporter know. We took care of that monster you described. Really? Woo, thank the heavens. It's probably only temporary, though. I'm sure another monster will settle in there soon enough. Yeah, I know. I'll start looking for a better place where monsters are likely not to find. Oh, I almost forgot your reward. Here you go. Now I can get back to work. If you want to write a letter to someone, I'll be sure to deliver it. Adios. this village. Southeast, huh? Getting closer. According to the map, this is Camilla Tunnel. Caldina, you are from Iris? Are you not familiar with the area? Right, I was stationed near the capital during the war, so I don't know the countryside very well. I know anything in the current Iris, like the back of my hand, though. If we're ever in Iris territory, leave it to me. Rawr, sounds good. I need to talk to Ryser for what happened back in Phil's village. How am I supposed to say it? Don't sigh while looking at my face. I wasn't looking at you. Huh? You're a chronic liar. You were totally looking at me. I said I wasn't looking. You're so egocentric. What? Lady, Ryser, please calm down. Yeah, wasting energy makes you hungry. I know. Let's go. Those two need to get on better terms quick. It's about time for a break. Everyone, this is a clear opening, so why not take a short rest? A break? We just entered the cave. We don't need to rest. Oh, I get it. The merchant's daughter is tired. Unnecessary. Let's move on. Tiana, you shouldn't push yourself too hard. I'm fine, Caldina. If you need to rest, just say so. None of us are against it. I said I'm fine. Yeah, right. Look at you. Your legs are wobbling. Don't touch me. What are you? You're already a criminal. Do you want to build up more charges against you? How many times do I have to tell you I'm not a criminal? I don't listen to felons. What did you call me? Lady Ryser, please leave it at that. You two, settle down. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Are you not aware that your stupid fights are meaningless? Sorry. I'm not telling you to get along. I know there are some people who can't stand each other. But your fighting causes trouble for those around you. You need to compromise sometimes. As long as Ryser changes his attitude, so will I. What? Why me? You first. Listen to yourself. I think the one at fault should change first. Now you're really getting on my nerves. You two? How about you both promise to each other? How about the both of you promise to change one thing? Then no one has to change first. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Then Ryser, you shall treat me like a princess from now on. Like a what? What are you laughing at? Sorry, Ryser, I just imagined it. I refuse. What? Are you denying me again? It's not that. You just can't speak formally. You really want me to speak to you like that? Now that I think about it, it'd be gross. No formal speak. Ask for something else. Something else? I can't think of anything. I just want you to stop with your foul mouth. Foul mouth? I'm not sure how to stop something like that. For a start, you can stop intimidating her. He's right. And stop clicking your tongue. I'm used to it, but if others feel intimidated by it, then they won't be able to speak their minds freely. Tiana seems afraid because you intimidate her. You're scared of me? Who would be afraid of you? But I guess that'll do for your promise. No formal speak, but you can at least do this much, right? Okay, I'll watch my tongue. Please do. So, what do you want from me? Surely he'll ask for gold or something. I want you to stop treating me like a criminal. Huh? You say criminal like it's my nickname. You might not see the difference, but like I said, I only explore areas that governments haven't claimed. I don't enter official sites or pillage. But you're a seeker. So what? Every seeker is different. Maybe those who enter official sites and take treasures. But there are also those like me. If not seekers, imagine soldiers. There are those that protect the peace and those that kill to suppress an opposing power. Although a bit extreme, you make it sound as if all soldiers were murderers. That's not true. Okay, I admit to calling you a criminal one too many times, but don't misunderstand. I still don't approve of what you do. I'm not a seeker because I want your approval. I don't care what you think of my job. Okay, so Ryser won't intimidate Tiana. Tiana, you won't call Ryser a criminal. Those are your promises, understood? Understand? Yeah? Fine by me. Keep these promises from now on. Hope this will help them work things out. Tiana, what is it? I'm sorry for scaring you this whole time. I told you I wasn't scared. I don't care anymore, but I'm sorry for calling you a criminal. Thanks. You sure you don't need to rest? That little conversation we had was enough. If we don't hurry, that thief will get away with the map. Let's move on. Yes, let's get going. I said I like these I like these Kimco games because they really do focus a lot on characters' personality. I mean, it's I know it's a weird thing to say, but a lot of modern roleplay games really don't do that. They just, place you in the role of a hero and just assume that you like them and want to see what their story is and care what they think. But those are all things that you have to earn. I think EAC Create really does a good job on doing that. They really do a good job of characterizing things and making things interesting. Their plots are kind of all the same, but the characters are not. The exit's up ahead. Proceed. Smells like fresh air. Seems the exit is nearby. In the end, we could not catch up to the map thief in Camellia Tunnel. Yeah, but we'll definitely find him. Footsteps. Somebody's coming. Gardenian soldiers. We've been looking for your Highness. Your Highness? I knew it. Ryser, this is Tiana. Does that mean you dare address the Princess of Gardenia like that? Your attitude disrespects the royal family. Princess? Like a princess? Tiana, you're a princess? Captain, we should arrest these ingrates. Calm down. Your Highness, please return with us to Castle Gardenia. That goes for you too, Fario. No. His Majesty is worried about you. I'm not going back. I'm afraid we are under direct orders of the king. We are to bring you back at all costs. One other thing. He wishes for you to return the map you took from his personal quarters. No, we won't hand over a single piece of the map. A lot of you are being fooled by that man. My father wants the Sword of Amal to bring misfortune to Gardenians and everyone in the world. I will not allow that to happen. Your Highness, I have not the faintest idea where you got that notion, but you are clearly misunderstanding something. Let us head back for Castle Gardenia and talk things over with His Majesty. I said no. Fario, I am the lady's guard. I must obey her wishes. I'm afraid we may have to take you back by force. Wait right there. Ryser, we're collecting the pieces of the map of Amal. You can take Tiana for all I care, but I can't just hand the map over to the likes of you. Very typical of Ryser. That'd be a bad time to say that, though. You really are the worst. What? I'm just stating the obvious. You are our character, but our mission is to retrieve the map as well. If you stand in our way, I'm afraid we won't hold back. Let's see you try. I like your spirit, but I'll teach you to hold your tongue every now and then. Engage. You seem capable of handling yourselves. Want to go again, old man? We will pull back for now, but mark my words, we will be back for Her Highness and the map. Retreat. Princess Tiana, is it now? Care to explain? I had my doubts about your story of being a merchant's daughter. I had other suspicions too. I figured I'd ignore your lie because I didn't want to get involved. We're only working together to get the Sword of Amal. But being the princess of Gardenia is another story. Being involved with you could get me into serious trouble. Tell me why you lied. Ryser, Fario, it's okay. I'll explain. Milady? It's quite a long story, so why don't we find some place to sit down? That's fine. Kirschtown is just beyond this cave, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is northeast of Camellia Tunnel. Then let's get out of here. This is Kirschtown. The people in this town look happy too. I thought the situation would be worse the further from the capital we got. However, I don't believe him to tell lies. If I don't believe him, then no one would know the truth. It's my duty to do something. Hey, Tiana, can we have a talk at the inn? Sure, that's fine. Let's head there now. My lady. Sword of Amal is just a fake story told to children. I won't be fooled. I dreamt of seeking the map of Amal when I was a kid. What happened? I grew up and reality struck me. I have no good memories of when King Iris was in power. Everything was better once we became a Gardenian territory. It's interesting there's no graphic of like a shop or anything. It's just text that shows up on the screen. Not that that's important. I mean, I really don't need another fade in, fade out. I love those who follow their dreams. That's why I'm rooting for those Myostosis people. Our king is an awesome king. He's the reason we can live in peace every day. That's what my sister told me. I think you already know, but what the soldier said at Camellia Tunnel is correct.
私の名はディアナ・エ・ガルデニア。ガルデニアの王女よ。フェリオは私の近衛兵。二人で共にガルデニア城を抜け出してきたわ。
You seem unfazed. I guess you knew Caldenia? Yeah. Though I never met Tiana, I was in the Tri-War, so I remember what her mother looked like when we were preparing to storm the castle. Everything from her resemblance to the Queen of Gardenia to her royal manners. I made an educated guess as to who she was. Despite being guarded, I couldn't imagine a princess escaping the castle unless there was a good reason, so I kept quiet about it. Sorry. No need to apologize. Tiana, why don't you share your secret with us? Okay. The reason I escaped Castle Gardenia was because of something that occurred a few months back. Underground capital city, Gardenia. We somehow made it this far without anyone realizing who I am. I was sure that the skies would give me away, but it worked surprisingly well. All the civilians I met along the way seemed happy. Is it true that they're only happy because of the suffering of those we can't see? Regional landlords came to visit my father and claimed that the taxes were killing them. Their claim didn't seem like a lie either. I had no time to waste. Pharaoh said he could only cover for me up to 3 hours. Must discover the truth before then. Oof. Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you hurt? No, I'm fine. Ooh, I'm really sorry about that. I'll be off. Wait right there. Your hairpin. It bears the crest of Gardenia. Are you perhaps of the royal family in the castle? Oh, I forgot to take off my hairpin. I'll be found out if I don't do something. Please listen to my plea. You must stop His Majesty and his atrocities. Atrocities? What do you mean? The king gave an order to destroy my village in Gardenia during the Tri-War. What did you say? They ordered us to abandon our homes because they wanted to use the land as a military base. How many do you think obediently followed that order? We refused to leave our homes, so they slaughtered everyone, including my wife and kid. I only survived because I was away on business. Did my father really do something so cruel? There are other villages that suffered the same fate as mine. This nation was built upon the suffering of people like me. This is happening even now. Behind every smile you see, someone else is suffering. The landlords the other day, my father completely disregarded their accusations. Do we owe our happiness to their suffering? I cannot believe it. I know the king can be stubborn at times, but he always is thinking of his people. He would never do that to... I understand you're in the royal family, and it's hard to accept, but this is reality. An even greater tragedy is about to occur. Tragedy? Do you know the story about the Sword of Amal? Of course I do. Sage Help was created 300 years ago, and it can use magic power with the sword to have a wish come true. What about that fairy tale? That is no fairy tale. It really exists. According to a friend, King Gardenia already has a map that indicates its location. I refuse to believe that story is real. I know it sounds far-fetched, but it's real. If King Gardenia were to get his hands on such a powerful weapon, he could even rule the world. The king? Ruling the world? We must stop the king from attaining more power. However, we do not possess the power to stop kings. This I will leave to you. You can probably know, with your fierce spirit and strong mind, this is something only you can accomplish. Something only I can accomplish? I don't know the details, but the map of Amal is in Castle Gardenia somewhere. Do with it as you see fit once you find it, and please keep us in your thoughts. My only wish is that you help citizens like us. Castle Gardenia. Gardenia. Milady, I'm glad to see you are safe. Milady? Help me check something out. With pleasure. If His Grace were to hide anything, it would be in this room, only accessible by royalty. Do you really think His Grace plans to rule the world? That's what we came to check. Could this be the map of Amal? Milady, please have a look here. What is it? Something's written on the map. This is Frisia and Iris. Our nation's military power is also inscribed here. This document shows multiple invasion routes. This document, combined with the Sword of Amal, could actually make the world domination feasible. I don't believe it. Father. Fario, what should I do? I cannot make that choice for you. However, I will do everything in my power to support your decision, milady. Fario. I've decided what to do. When we escaped the castle, we took the piece of the map of Amal my father had stored away. We did to stop my father, the king of Gardenia's domination, and to bring happiness to the people. Is King Gardenia really planning this? Is she talking about that? If so, then Tiana is totally misunderstanding the situation. This means that King Gardenia has not told Tiana for some reason. I am not the one to interfere with family matters. It is true that King Gardenia had a piece of the map. I doubt he meant to conquer the world with it, though. I'll keep my eyes peeled. Do you really think King Gardenia has plans to conquer the world? Yes, I do. Fario, what do you think? I wish it were not true, but His Majesty made plans that prove otherwise. Regardless of his plans, we must not allow His Majesty to get his hands on the Sword of Amal. That would be the safest bet, but is it really okay for you to rebel against your father, Tiana? I believe so. My duty to Gardenia's future is greater than my duty to my father. If I must, I will dethrone my father for the sake of my people. I will use the power of the Sword of Amal to bring joy to the world. Joy to the world. So that's the wish that benefits others. So exactly what do you plan to do? What do you mean? I already said I'll bring joy to the world. Are you a fool? What did you just call me? Don't tell me your wish is really that ambiguous. What do you mean? My feelings are not ambiguous. I really want everyone to be happy. Who's talking about your feelings? I just can't get through to her. If only you were listening to me earlier. Milady, please calm down. I thought I said to avoid unnecessary conflict. Right, my bad. What you two need is to sleep it off. Let's call it a night, okay? Yeah. Now, have you cooled your head off? Yeah, sorry about yesterday. I must offer our apologies for obscuring so many facts as well. Shall we discuss how to proceed? The lady and I will continue to look for the map of Amal. What do each of you plan to do? I cannot simply abandon Princess Tiana. I wish to continue our journey together. Thank you, Caldina. I'm glad you feel that way. You don't have to call me Princess, though. But, okay, you got it, Tiana. I'd like to avoid being in the same party. cannot stand up against Sardinia, the most powerful of the 3 nations. But I also cannot give up the map of Amal. I have no choice but to stay. Thank you very much. You don't have to beat around the bush, just admit that you want to stay. If I wanted to stay, I wouldn't have to explain myself as I did. I guess no matter how I put it, I wouldn't get it through your thick skull. What? What do you mean by that? So, just what are you gonna do? Well, the only direction we have at the moment is the runaway with the piece of the map. Whoa, I'm surprised to see you all here. Is that a member of Myostosis? Meostis? Ah, whatever. You made it through Camellia Tunnel alive, I see. Yep, we hired a mercenary immediately after you left. McGregor moved on to another town. I came to deliver some info to you. Does that info have to do with the runaway that took the map and your money? Exactly. How did you know? We have news that someone of similar description was seen headed to the Daphne Ruins in the northeast. Daphne Ruins is very complicated in nature, but the only way in is the same way out. We may be able to corner him there. Sounds like a perfect plan. We should head there before he gets away. By the way, I assume we are free to keep the money that he stole from you? What? Oh, well, that money was meant to be used to purchase the map anyway, so I guess it's okay. Awesome. You can go now. Sure. Please be careful, everyone. I can't believe you would stoop so low for a bit of cash. You really are the worst, Ryser. I'm okay being the worst. I don't care about your opinion anyway, but if I'm the worst, what does that make the runaway with the map and money? Well... Come on, let's go. We're wasting time here while our prize is on the run. Gah! Tiana, I know Ryser has a difficult personality, but you need to stop provoking him. I'm sorry. I'll try not to. We should get going as well. Does Ryser have a difficult personality? I don't know. I kind of like him. That weapon, you look like a seasoned fighter. You can tell? Of course, I've known quite a few Seekers, so I can generally tell by looking at their weapon. The weapon reveals so much by the way it's equipped, the battle damage, the condition it's in. I see. And you? You work with herbs or chemicals or something? Wow, you're good. Your fingernails, they wouldn't get so stained unless you worked with chemicals every day. Perhaps I am indeed a chemist. In fact, most of the antidotes sold on the market were developed by yours truly. I'm currently researching the poison from a certain monster. It must be fate that we met like this. Do you think you could help me out? Help you out? Yeah, I need you to gather information about the monsters by fighting it. Being used to battles, I'm sure this will be easy for you. What do you say? Sure. There better be a reward. I don't work for free. You're so straightforward. I like people like you. If you fulfill the request, there will be a reward waiting for you. Oh yeah? Then I'm in. You're a lifesaver. The data I want to collect is from a monster called the Poison Claw, which lives around the Cursed Town area. I fitted you out with a research gem. It will automatically collect data, so just wear it while you defeat those Poison Claws. Let's see, I think defeating 5 is enough. Check the number you defeated in the menu quest. Use it accordingly during the quest. I really have to equip it. Okay, so I really don't have to. It's just the item which doesn't really exist, which she says it has. I'll get a bunch of quests out of the way if I can.
気をつけてくれ。敵だぞ。
Oh, that's the poison claw? You defeated 5 of them by now.
我々の勝利です。
Was that a countdown? I thought it was a count up. Hey again, we defeated the poison claws. Good work. I'll take that research gem off you, so don't move. The data is all there. Thanks on a job well done. Here's the reward as promised. It seems the poison claw's poison has mutated and the current antidote isn't effective anymore. But thanks to this data, I can begin to develop a new antidote. You have my sincerest gratitude. Oh, jeez. Daphne Ruins. This is Daphne Ruins. There was once a town here that utilized the landscape, but everyone abandoned the area as civilization developed. Princess stewards know a lot, so is this the site registered with the government? It is. It has been thoroughly investigated, and soldiers are sent here for biannual inspections. I see. That means no treasure for us, Ryser. Oh well, that gold from the map thief will do just nicely, though. Rawr! He really only thinks about gold. Why does he have to be the one to hold a map of Amal? Got something to say it to my face. What? It's nothing. Really, your eyes are staring intently at me. Am I just imagining that? Shh, let's just hurry ahead. Ah, lady, please wait up. There she goes. Rawr. Just when I thought things got better, they've gotten worse. I'll have to do something about them before they hurt the group in some way. I don't remember anyone rubbing me the wrong way when I was young. Kids these days are such a pain. Oh, this is nowhere. Okay. Oh, you know what? I didn't even check if that town had an armory. Let's see if they, maybe they have weapons there. Okay, find some weapons. Any place? Might just walk right by it. This is. That's the inn. That's a nothing. Yeah, here we go. That's 20. Two of those. It's 14 and 6, and that's 18. Let's just give them raw defense. Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is not Apostrophe. You've been watching Illusion of Laphasia on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.